So I've read a few articles today, speaking to Khalid Sabsabi having broken his silence around the Venice Biennale fiasco, and I felt really bad for the guy. Um, Spoke about how it's affected his career and how anxious it's made him, and how it's affected his family, and obviously on a very different level. Like, I'm a nobody, but um, I understand how that feels when you feel really anxious about other people saying shit about you, or when you engage in like public conversation and people come back at you and say really shitty things. Or I've had the um, experience of having uh, things taken away from me as a result of opportunities having been removed as a result of putting myself out there. And that really hurts. And so I can't imagine how that would feel at such a huge scale. If you can't empathize with the human that is Khalid Sabsabi, yeah, that's probably an issue. Um, and at the same time, um, I don't know if anyone deserves to feel pain. I don't know if it's not a call someone like me should make, but I can say that from my experience, when I have been forced to feel pain as the result of my own actions or involvement in something, it always compels like a pretty serious reckoning within me. Like, maybe it's even too hard. Like, I'm very, very skeptical, especially of myself. And so I sit there, what were my ambitions and what were my motives, and have I misunderstood here? Was there like a part of me that wanted to cause harm? Do I am I like acting on a resentment that I don't understand? Like, and I can attribute that type of like skepticism to the nth degree to like so many fucking years of like 12-step AA, NA stuff and therapy and all the rest. And I'm still like obviously like almost as flawed as I was before that. But I know how it feels to feel pain and then let that pain like inform your sense of self. And I think I'm a better person for that. What I'm finding really hard to reckon with is Sabsabi's victim narrative here. He seems to seriously believe that he's been unfairly targeted. And like, it can be both, right? You can be experiencing hardship, and that can be something that we should all really sympathize for you and empathize with you over. And you can also have like been part of a narrative that is seriously troubling. And your involvement in the his involvement in the boycotting of other artists, the silencing of other artists, and the expectation that he should never have to experience the same type of thing. Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the divine. I don't really even believe in fairness, in the sense that I don't think fairness is something that just happens or something that we could or should expect. But fuck, this guy like called for the boycotting of Israeli artists, like left wing anti war Israeli artists, for being Israeli. This guy is he's very much part of a culture, like as in an Australian artistic culture, that has seriously attacked the Jewish people. And the fact that he doesn't know he's anti Semitic is not relevant. I didn't know I was anti Semitic when I was part of it for so many years. I don't think he knows either. But I think that this episode should really have compelled some type of introspection, and it hasn't.